rumors spreading round in that Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. Well, here it's fine if you got the time and the time to get yourself in. And here it's time.
Hello and welcome to SportsVision, the magazine, right here on WTMB as we celebrate today the big rivalry renewed as they played last night.
And what a ball game!
Cleveland and Brad, what a ball
Great ball game!
They won.
I can't believe they won. I mean, the way they won is what's exciting.
That's what I'm saying.
And this has
been
taped,
the trophy.
Taped Thursday, so that's right. This trophy's gone. They've already been awarded.
Don't put it down on the.
Alan Jones is giving this to whoever team won, which we really don't know. We're taping this on Thursday.
We know. We're just not telling.
Well, yeah, we know. Who won?
Keeping it a secret.
Who won?
He's on first.
Who's on first?
They did. Is right. The team with the most points.
All right, listen, we appreciate everybody that called in on Wednesday night also, because it was a great call-in show. We were turning people away, actually, on the telephone. Appreciate everybody that called in on that and all the excitement that happened last night. You know what happened? We don't yet, but we're going to show you some action that did happen in the middle schools. We're going to talk about the boys' club, and we're going to talk about the high school football scores from this past weekend. So let's go, Joe. We have got Ocoee at Lake Forest.
Here we go. All right, Ocoee at Lake Forest. This was 7th grade action, as you can see. The warm-ups, everybody getting ready to play in the ball game. And this looks like the warm-ups from the last game, too. It's warming up. Get the guys in there. And got the teams ready to go. First play from scrimmage, as we'll see coming up here. First, we got to get the captains out there to do the coin flip. There it is. First play from scrimmage. Ocoee jumps out on top. 6-0 as Matt Farmer. Look at that crazy guy run. And he could go the way for a touchdown. He scores right there. And again, 6-0, and then conversion.
How does he run sideways and forward at the same time?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
Matt Spain with the conversion, number 5 in your program, number 1 in your heart. There he goes. He's in for 2.
That could be Justin Spain. Matt Spain's a little old for
Did I
that.
say Matt? I'm sorry, I said Justin. I meant Justin. I didn't say Justin. I meant Justin. There he goes again. This is Justin Spain again. Next play, and he takes the ball. Nice run. Here we go now. We've got Lake Forest with the ball. The pass is intercepted by Spain, and Cragen just flattens a guy right there. And so we've got the ball back in Ocoee's hands. Cragen takes his position under center, calling an audible here, 4th and inches. Watch this as it works. Matt Farmer, the crazy guy running sideways, gets in. Nice block by Spain. Ocoee again.
This is Gibson.
The onside kick, Gibson. Nice run.
They recovered the onside kick.
Yeah, they did. After the onside kick, got the ball. Here's Gibson again now. Watch this. Bump, bump. Tackle here by Brandon Early. Coming up right there. Good job by Brandon Early, number 36. Number 46, Daniel Bashirs with the carry. And takes it around the left side. Making a move. Nice.
A bit of a late hit right here.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Just 8 yards off the sidelines. No
Nice
big deal.
run. Tack on a penalty, though, because of the late hit. Here we go. Bobby Free. Feet first. Say that fast 3 times.
Robbie.
The end zone. Robbie Free. I say Bobby. I'm getting confused here. I'm confusing it with
Banana,
Bobby Garrett.
Banana Fanta.
There you go. Late in the half.
Spain.
Play. Spain to the 5, and then he gets in. Spain takes it in.
Coming up here.
Goes in for the touchdown. Nice. Look at that. Nice.
Wait for his
handoff
blockers.
by
How do you like
Cragen. Nice little
blockers?
fake.
They good, didn't it?
Little fake, yeah. All right, then we got the conversion.
Nothing like his
coming up
dad,
here.
you know. If we're talking about dads.
That's what we're talking about. Here we go, Cragen for the conversion, weaving his way through. He gets 2. The score now 22-6 at the half. And you'll see the Ocoee cheerleaders as they cheer on the crowd. 22-6, their team is winning. That looks dangerous. However, all right, after the second half kickoff, number 38, Free.
Look at him drag people here.
Look at this. I'm telling you, the kid's a strong runner. All right. Ocoee would stop him. Spain now with the carry, takes it around the left tackle, and he's breaking some tackles and gets the ball. Nice run. So what do? We give it to Spain again because he's running the ball so nice.
It's directional switch here.
There
Coming
he
the
goes.
other way.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the power. Go. He could go. And then we can't see him anymore. But he does.
He made it, though.
Gets in, yeah. Nice run. Nice blocks. Conversion now. Cragen taking it again. Throwing the ball. Down to McLeod. 30-6 after 3. And then Coach says, let's put in some subs. Lots of subs. Okoye. Number 47, Josh Burnett.
Look at this. Nice tackle. He's fired up. Hardly gets to play, but did it when he got in there.
It's easy for you to say.
Did it.
Will Jenkins gets to run the ball. Look at Will go. He's breaking tackles and carrying ball players. Nice hit by Brandon Bennett. Coming up right there. Nice job. 30-6, and that's how it would end. Coy Middle with a big win over Lake Forest, 7th grade. And everybody shaking hands, showing good sportsmanship. And it was a good game.
But the Ocoee 8th grade, they're going to have to take on Lake Forest, and we all know that Lake Forest 8th grade team is tough. And an opening play coming up here. This is Grayson Elmore. He's going to run over one guy, but he's going to get tackled by Quantel Crisp right there, number 22. We'll hear more from him later. What a ball player.
Yep.
Now we've got LeBron Caslin. He's going to get the carry right here. Follows with a nice move right there, cuts it up. Good job, but a penalty is going to stop the drive. As they were working it, this penalty stops it. Lake Forest now Crisp, and he would break one. Going up the sidelines, gets it all the way down the 10-yard line. Caslin on the tackle. Andrew Walsh now, the big man. He played for us on the Dolphins.
Yeah, he did.
TD. Here he comes around the side, outrunning the competition. He's in there. Blake Morris, number 28 on his back. Looks a little like him. Conversion no good. 6-0 Lake Forest. After the kickoff, Elmore again. Nice run. Ridgeway's going to stop him just before he breaks all the way, and it's going to end up 6-0 here after the quarter. Second quarter now. Here we go. Ocoee goes to Caslin. Here he goes, and Walsh says no way. Drives him back 7-8 yards. 4th down now, and here's number 72, Jerry Dale. They got short to go, but Jerry Dale's not going to let Grayson Elmore get anywhere. Grabs him on a jersey, flips him down. Lake Forest now also showing some defense. Here we go with a fumble recovery. Matt Palo caused the fumble there for Ocoee Middle.
Who is that kid?
That's Matt Palo. Ball back to Ocoee now. Lake Forest again was threatening there. Ocoee could do nothing, and that would put the ball back in Crisp's hands, and he would take it down the left sidelines. Quantel Crisp and Brandon Ridgeway now with a nice run. He's going to get it even closer. Ridgeway all the way down to about the 20, and Crisp again now with the ball. Look at him. He's going to take it down to the 17-yard line, and if you're going to work that well and you're going to run that well, you're going to give it right back to that man, Quantel Crisp. Here he is, going around and through everybody, in for the score, and Walsh now is going to bang home the conversion. Here's Big Andrew, straight up the gut, untouched pretty much, just going to stand up there, and it's going to be 14-0 at the half. Got the cheerleaders working here a little bit for you now. This is the Ocoee cheerleaders working, and we're going to get here with the second half coming up. As a cartwheel off the field. Joe did that last night after the show was over.
I hurt my back.
There they go, off the field. And how about this? This is Ocoee's newest cheerleader.
Oh.
No, that's Bradella. Look at that little great outfit she's got on there. Looks awesome.
Looks like Brad.
It's Ocoee. It's got the Mustang colors.
He wears a little bow in his hair like that every once in a while.
Okay, opening drive in the second half. Crisp again. Look at this. He is going to go around the guy. Look at him run. He looks like, I won't say OJ because I don't like him anymore, but he looks a lot like Jim Brown. There it is. How about that? Quantel Crisp. Walsh is going to convert here, and again, standing up, no problem. 22-0. Lake Forest now starting to dominate. 6:35 to go in the quarter. Lake Forest is fired up now. Look at this tackle right here. Coming in Walsh, look at that. Boom. It gets joined by everybody's in on that. Hips, they're all in there. And they would get it back, and Crisp one more time. I mean, the man was all over the game. Right here he goes. Look at this. Down the sideline, steps out of bounds. The only way he got stopped there. Ridgeway now. He's going to end up getting a 6. He takes the carry off left tackle. Tackled by Sharp there. Too little, too late, though. 28-0 after 3. Another at the end of the first play, the fourth quarter right here. Now here's Frazier, and he's going to get hit by Crisp, and Walsh is going to recover. So the two of them combine again. for another touchdown as Walsh gets it in the end zone, and the conversion will be Walsh again. If you just need a yard or two, give it to the big man because he'll pick it up. Right here he does. Walsh standing up again. It's going to be 36-0, and the Lake Forest Bruins, I'm telling you, they've got it together now. It would be interesting to see them play Cleveland.
You know Coach Price is chomping at the bit to get
some of those guys. Andrew Walsh, I tell you, they are humping right now. It's too bad that they can't play Cleveland right now. I think it'd be a great ball game.
Yeah, very good. Okay, here we go here. Middle school football action as we just showed you. Scoreboard brought to you by Superior Sporting Goods. 7th grade, it was a Coy middle over Lake Forest 30-6. 2 touchdowns. Matt Farmer with a 60-yarder and a 1-yard run. 2 touchdowns also Justin Spain, just in time. 50-yard and 5-yard touchdowns. 1-yard touchdown from, 1 TD, I should say, from Robbie Free, a 6-yard run for Lake Forest. Conversions by Cragen, Spain, and a pass from Cragen to McLeod. And so there you go again, a Coy 30-6 over Lake Forest. 7th grade action.
8th grade here, Lake Forest 36. You just saw it over Ocoee. Shutting them out right there. 2 touchdowns by Andrew Walsh, 10-yard run. He also had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and he banged in 3 conversions. 2 touchdowns by Quantel Chris, 20-yard and a 52-yard run, and 1 touchdown by Brandon Ridgeway, a 6-yard TD run.
So it's here we go now. This is,
other scores happened this week. These guys played away, Joe.
Yes,
so we didn't get
Macaulay in Cleveland, 7th grade. It was Macaulay all over Cleveland, shutting out the Blue Raiders 20-0.
And I didn't have the score there, but I believe Macaulay took the 8th grade game 16-14 by 2, 16-14, 2018, something like that. So Macaulay looks like the team that Ocoee 7th grade is going to have to beat, and maybe the Lake Forest, if they're going to come around and win it, they're going to have to beat that Macaulay team. So they got some good action in there, some good competition.
Of course, we've got middle school action tonight. We got teams playing, so let everybody know. We got
Blount County tonight. Well, it's too late. They're seeing this too late because we are doing the special call-in
We do that.
show.
See? I keep thinking it's live now again. Is anybody on the line? Anybody call in? Oh. All right,
no calls. Well, I'll tell you what, Boys Club's calling. Boys Club's calling right here. And by the way, I'm going to say this very fast before we go to the Boys Club piece. I understand that the Johnson Foundation, who are the main owners of the Hardee's companies here in Cleveland and Georgia area, all through the tri-state area here, they gave the Boys Club $625,000. And they had a little PR on it the other day, a little publicity photo op thing, and I just want to thank Julia Johnson, Beverly Johnson, Julia Scoggins, excuse me,
yeah.
Beverly Johnson. She was Julia
It's
Johnson.
She used to be
Julia Johnson. But well, Dale probably would take her last name.
I think so.
Anyway, and Beverly Johnson, and actually it was through the late George Johnson Foundation that they gave that money, and kudos to that.
That is wonderful. That is absolutely
wonderful. Okay, so now, but Santec, as we know, has done a lot for the Boys Club, and they're going to sponsor this next segment, and we're going to kick it off right here with some Boys Club action. And Joe, you're first.
Yeah, here we go. Broncos Titans. This was Thursday. 8, 9-year-olds. T. Goldstein there, banging on his pads, getting ready.
Peach porch hot. Peach porch cold.
Titans. Marquise Kyle on the carry, and he could go all the way for a touchdown.
You got to see it slower with these younger kids now.
Oh yeah. Touchdown, 6-0 for the Titans there on the nice carry by Kyle. Here we go. The other way now. Broncos. B.J. Davis tackled by Quan Hooks. Nice tackle there. Kyle again now. Finally brought down by Jock Stokes, but not after he breaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 tackles, and then he gets brought down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10 tackles.
That's right. Check out Kyle here again. Refusing to go down. They're saying, please,
watch this.
Will you go down, Marquis? He's saying, no, I'm not going to go down. All right, I'll go down right now. Quan Hooks gets the touchdown for the Titans here. Look at this nice run. Nice run by Quan, taking it in 12-0 for the Titans so far over the Broncos. Now watch this hit by Davis and Kyle as they collide. Watch it right here.
Watch right here.
Coming up, bing, right there. All right. Kyle again. Watch him. You got to watch him. There's a boom here. Bam. Boom. Look at that. He's still going. He's still going. He is still going.
Looks like a little pinball.
Stokes. Jock Stokes with the tackle. Broncos now. A pass from Davis to Stokes. Watch this. Nice pass. Nice catch. And Jock Stokes will not be brought down either, but he fumbles and he jumps on top of the ball. All right. Sets up Stokes. Now watch this around the end. And he could.
He's wearing that Muscles shirt jersey again. Got the wife beater jersey.
He could go all the way, and he does. He takes it in for a touchdown. Final 12-6 Titans. And there you go.
There we go.
Good job.
The 8- and 9-year-olds. How did they do tonight? They did a great job. They won the first game. Looked real good. They hustled. Really performed well, in spite of their coaches.
Now, what did they? How many touchdowns did they make?
We had 2 touchdowns, and the other team scored 1 touchdown. And defense did a great job of holding them and giving us good field position. They really hustled and did what we asked them to do, and we're very blessed tonight to win.
How do you think you're going to do overall?
I think we're going to do fine. I can't say we'll win them all, but I know we'll try to win them all, and we have the potential of doing that. Our boys are real good at hustling and paying attention and very disciplined, and we're excited about playing every one of them. So it's going to be a good year.
A proud coach right there, and there's a proud little guy wearing his number 8 Niners. He's a Niner.
I'm not going to say it, Mike. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say Brad Scoggins. And look at the little
I'll say
guy
it
right
there, though. That's Brad Scoggins right there with the helmet on.
I tell you what, he looks pumped. And we're at the opening kickoff here, and look at the return by Josh Jones. Here he is. He's got the ball. He's coming around the corner. Number 23 into your picture. He's got Jordan's number. He's got Jordan's speed. The guy in the helmet there sort of took away from it at the end. But, hey, that's okay. Number 11, a nice run here by Shane Butler. And here he goes with the ball.
Butler did it.
And digging for yardage, being spun around, and he's down. Now, David Ware, big yardage here. David Ware, number 1. He actually played, David did, on Travis's team way back when they started 5, 6, 7, and 8 Pee Wee football.
Okay.
And Butler again now, and Davis is going to make the stop. But here's Butler with the run, going to get a few yards, and Davis with the tackle. And now, pass play for the Titans as Corey Stewman is back to throw it to Butler. And nice catch, and he's finally going to be dragged down here by Nunley. There he is, he got dragged down. But the ball goes over, and the Colts now, Marcus Davis, nice run. I was thinking Marquise Kyle, Marcus Davis right there on a nice run. Trent Nunley now, watch this. Brother Drew playing on the Ocoee 7th grade team. Look at Trent, stepping out of that tackle. Keep running. He's just about going to go, but gets caught from behind as Jones will drag him down. Colts now, the right side. Here's Kelby McAllister. Check out this hit. Here comes McAllister. He popped right back up and check it. Oh, never mind. That's later on. With Peace. That's McAllister anyway with a great run. And there's Santec. I knew they'd show up sooner or later. And right here it is going to be Davis again. The nice run. Davis. Look at it. Davis chewing up the yardage. But guess what? He can't get in. The halftime comes. It's 0-0. Still no score. Third quarter. Now watch the hit that I was talking about right here. Here's Kelvin McAllister running the ball. Watch this. Out of nowhere. Watch this. I'm telling you. Here it is. Boom! Josh Jones. What a hit on McAllister. McAllister right back up. Now watch David Ware right here. He's still running hard. David Ware going to make the corner. David Ware coming back the other way. Doesn't like that corner. David Ware says, I haven't gained anything yet, so I better cut it upfield. David Ware coming upfield, and he's still running. And David Ware said, okay, I don't like that side of the field. I'm going to go back over to this side. All right, let's try the middle this time. David Ware runs 89 yards to make 2. But great job. I had to show that. It was a lot interesting.
That's a nice run.
And it's still 0-0 after 3. Ware again, though. This time he's going to take the ball. And Ware's got it, and he's going to go down to the, where is he? Here he comes back in your picture. 4th quarter, Ware, the ball. Where is the ball? Ware's carrying the ball. Ware's got the ball down to the 6-yard line, but a fumble's going to end up giving it back to the Colts. And then number 23, Josh Jones, for the balls, just got it inside the pylon.
Hey, there's Max
6-0. And that right here it is, the Josh Jones into the pylon, 6-0. There it is, and that is the difference. And that is the ball game with the Vols over the Colts right there. And there's your scoreboard, Joe. Boys Club football, Steelers 10-11 results, 14-0. Steelers over the Ravens. Vols big time on 30-0 over the Titans.
You know, they're still playing that.
Well, that wasn't the half. And, you know, I'm just assuming the Steelers.
It's a long halftime.
Yeah, they got it. You know what happened?
What?
They were postponed on account of rain. North Lee Elementary, this is a side note here. Buddy Kevin Raper over there, principal over at North Lee, who did a great job helping Steve Logston over there with the Bradley Bear Wrestling team for 2 years before Heath Esslinger was hired. Kevin Raper, principal over there, asked us to announce this, so we are North Lee Elementary Walkathon, Wednesday, September 26th, called the Ram Ramble, as you know, they're the North Lee Rams. For more info, call Kevin over there at North Lee, 478-8809. Help him out over there. It's money. It's the only fundraiser. They're not going to give you 15,000 projects and things to sell. So, you know, that's a good way to do it. They want to just do this one thing on a walkathon. Help him out over there at North Lee School, please.
That's right, 478-8809.
Kevin, a good man, and we want to help him out over there. And he said he watched last night, which was, now that you're seeing this, would be last Wednesday.
So you don't confuse
And he said we did a good job, by the way, of not being too partial to whoever it is we're partial to.
Who are you partial to?
I'm not. I think it's going to be
Iowa.
It's going to be a 14-14 game.
Really?
14-14.
Who's going to have 14?
It's already over. Everybody knows what happened. Don't
Right.
you know what happened?
Oh, well, we know exactly what happened. We can't let them know that we know right now.
Before we go to commercial, I want to say something about that. I hope well wishes to Jamie Harvey, who had a severe broken leg in that game at Bradley Society last week. And Jamie, a lot of people thinking about you. Get yourself better.
Hey, let's also tell everybody, I don't think the people know the tenacity of this kid. This kid's a sophomore, and from what we understood in the ball game, when his leg was twisted over back behind his head on the field, he refused to be carried off the field on a stretcher, said he would not go off on a
We
stretcher.
got a little help from the coaches that went like this, and they carried him on
Carry
out.
him off. Great.
All right, we got to hurry up. We got to go to commercial. We'll be right back with lots more action.
Is low and you need groceries.
Check into cash.
Let's check into cash. It's a remarkable place to get instant emergency cash for a flat fee. Anytime you have an unexpected expense and need a payday advance, check into cash can make it happen. You write us a personal check and you get the cash you need instantly. My checking account's low. I can't get what we need. Go to Check Into Cash. The next time you need quick cash, for whatever reason, go to Check Into Cash.
I'll have the Frisco burger for lunch. Then there's a certain biscuit you want a bigger bunch. Thanks to me, thanks to him, you now have thicker bacon. Thanks to me, you now have bigger slices of sourdough. Thanks to you, thanks to me. Group hug. We're gonna sell a lot of these. The classic Hardee's Frisco burger is better than ever with thicker sourdough bread and thicker bacon. And if you love sourdough, try our Frisco breakfast sandwich. Come on home.
Hey, we're back on SportsVision, the magazine, right here on WTMB.
And you know, I just noticed something.
Yes.
I mean, look at fajita. I mean, we look like we're all fajita hair
Right,
dress.
we are. This is fajita hair jacket.
See, people don't really know why we keep around. We shave her, man.
Oh,
We
you
get
should
her
see how her hair grows. She's really a long-hair Chihuahua, but
Right.
you'd never know.
Hey, you know, all you got to do seriously is buy a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas, and if you turn your way like this,
Right. We have to stand
instead
like
of real
this.
stiff, and you turn that way. I mean, we're bookends. Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
See?
Somebody buy a set. We'll hold them for you.
We'll hold the book. We'll hold any book you put in there. If it's just one, a paperback.
That's right.
Hey, speaking of paperbacks, it has nothing to do with anything, but we want to thank our guys from last night.
Yes.
Coach Bobby Scott and Coach Louis Alford. And we need to remind everybody, we didn't talk about it last night on the show, but Bobby Scott, of course, with the wonderful Scott Furniture Store. That
Yes, sir. We want to pump that for Bobby because he helped us.
Louis Alford is assistant principal now at Bradley Central.
And all the people that called in. Bunch of callers. We thank you for it. And just at First Tennessee for putting it on.
See, he scared me when he mentioned my son Corey. He said, I thought he knew him. When somebody says to me, is Corey your son, I always say, why? Because I'm thinking, what'd he do? But Louis offered, remember Corey. So that was...
Louis was saying, I can't tell him everything I know. Hey, let's get going here. We're going to Bradley, JV, and Bradley freshman right here in the same piece. I've got the JV coming up right here for you first. Here we go with number 23, TJ Talley is going to take a nice run off tackle here for Bradley. As soon as he gets the football, and our big buddy Ray at True Line is sponsoring this. And there's TJ Talley running the ball, covering it with both hands till he gets in the open, running it down there. Mad because he didn't get any further. He almost broke it. And here's number 32, Mike Ream, with some hard, tough yardage up the middle. And 23, Talley, coming right up again. He's not quite going to tally, but he's going to make it down to the 2 as he's hit right there. Good run right there. But a fumble's going to stop that drive. But later in the ball game here, again to the 5 now, Jesse Baker, number 20, gets it down there. And Bradley's going to get the TD as Lamar Thompson, number 35, is going to get the ball and take it on in. That was Jesse Baker right there. Here comes Lamar Thompson. Come on, Lamar, where are you? Where are you?
He's coming.
Where are you?
He's coming.
Where are you?
Lamar.
Lamar, where are you? There we come. Here comes Lamar Thompson. I was one play ahead. Of course, I'm always a play ahead. There he is.
Play behind.
He's going to make it in to the touchdown for 6. And the point after is going to be, now watch, we actually got a guy kicking this now. This is JV, so don't think Bradley might not be able to do something. There's going to be a kicker, and it's going to be good. And that's number 6, Jeremy Tannenbaum, for the point after. Bradley leads 7-0 with 2 minutes left in the first. Isn't that great? Well, not really, because from here on, Soddy Daisy JV is going to wipe up. That is Vaughn, number 1, and he's looking good, and he takes it on in. And now, here it is, a nice play, but a good sack here by Justin Randolph, so he ends up stopping him right there. Soddy would roll here, though, now, after a good stop here by Matt Sweets in the backfield. Good job. And there's the kid in the stands right there saying, hey, I wish I could play. I can't wait to put the pads on. And now Soddy's going to have a go-ahead touchdown here, 14-7, coming up by big number. What number is that? Big. He ends up putting it in the end zone, reaches over the line, and the ensuing kickoff, here is Jared Barton for Bradley. He's going to have a good run back here. Not going to quite have the wheels to make it all the way, but still a nice hard charging run. Here he is, Jared Barton, picking it up, cutting to his right a little bit, cutting back to his left a little bit. Got the opening, looks good for a second, but it is going to be the kicker, a safety valve back there, and he's going to end up stopping him. Gets gagged up on. Down he goes. Good run though now. Soddy's going to get the ball back right here and score again. And they're coming up here. There it is. Here's Soddy, number 1, and he's going to get away. That's Vaughn. All over the place. Going to hear about him in the other game too. 27-7 in the third. They're going to go on to win after being down 7-0. Soddy's going to come back 47-7, and had some good action, but the score we don't like right there.
No, we don't. But of course, good sportsmanship. Everybody shaking hands. And I didn't like how excited Robbie Derrick looked when he put his hands up for a touchdown.
I know. Come on, Robbie.
Come on. Whose side you on?
Getting ready for the freshman game.
Fish-eating guy. Here we go. We got the freshman game happening. Soddy jumping out early with a touchdown here. And he takes it all the way into the end zone for the score. As we said, that's what a touchdown is. Here we go now. Bradley with the ball. Down to the 21, or it's down 21 to zip, I should say. Matt Moody hits Dane Whitehead.
Over the head.
Perfect pass. Great catch. You'll see that. You would have seen that a lot in this ball game. 21-6 is the score. Conversion no good. Moody here again. Pitch to Chris Frady. And good yards for Frady. And nice run there. All right, Moody, watch this. Again to Whitehead. Great Dane Whitehead. Here we go. Again, Moody with a nice pass. There it goes, and watch Dane. Got it. Touchdown once again. This would happen 3 separate times. Conversion good. Jesse Cook now. Right there. Good job. 21-14 halftime. Bradley battles back to win, or battles back, I should say, but Soddy goes on to win 42-28. Again, Matt Moody to Dane Whitehead with 3. Count them, 3.
Yeah, they're a pretty good combination. Moody's passing the ball great, and Whitehead's catching the ball. I mean, they got some talent right there. You know, the record's not going that well, but they've got some individuals that come up, and when they get up there to Big Bad Bill, he's going to turn them in to some football players. Look at me real close.
Football players.
The little guy right there watching the screen. I'm talking to you.
Brett Scoggins.
No. Brett Whitehead called in last night. Brett, I know you're watching, and I know you're proud of your brother right there. Just want to say hi to my man who carries the 6-shooters around.
Brett called us last night.
Yes,
and I'll tell you something right now, buddy. You folks better be glad old Brett don't have pads out there. He'd knock you down.
Brett's a good man.
Good kid.
Hey, we're going to head on. Mike Shires helped us out because we can't be everywhere all the time, but he was at Walker Valley in their freshman game. They've only got 2, and I'm glad we got this one to show you right here.
Here we go.
Okay, who's on offense? All right, very good. And who's on defense? There we go. Walker Valley's second play from scrimmage. Fullback Bubba Bacon goes 60 yards for the touchdown, but it gets called back because of illegal motion. We know who the offender was, but since he's a loyal Newswatch viewer, we're not going to tell you. Still in the first, the Mustangs have to punt, and it's a fumble, but the Bruins will recover. It's a good thing for them they do, because on the same drive in the second quarter, Dustin Welch finds his man for the touchdown. They say he held onto it, and the extra point is just good. It's 7-0. Later in the second, the Mustangs will have their punt blocked, but the defense will dig in. Justin Green comes up with the sack on Welch. Last play of the half, Whitfield tries the deep ball, but Craig Powell and Tristan Simpson combine to break it up. It's still 7-0. Third quarter, the Bruins get the ball, but the Walker Valley D makes them think twice about it. The Mustangs picked up a couple of first downs from Powell's cadence alone. Another way was the legs of Bubba Bacon here, going 15 yards on the carry. Same drive now in the fourth. It's 4th and 5, and Powell's pass to Simpson will fall incomplete in the end zone. Simpson will immediately redeem himself on the next play, though, coming up with the interception and giving Walker Valley another chance to score. But on 4th and 7, Powell will be hit and lose the ball. The Bruins take over with just 6 minutes left. Northwest Whitfield's quarterback Dustin Welch will bust out for 30 yards and put the ball in Mustang territory. Walker Valley forces a punt with a minute to go, but quarterback Powell is injured on the play on the right side of your screen. He'll be hit from behind. Tristan Simpson comes in to play quarterback. A tough time to enter the game. They'll have 2 fumbles and a run for no gain, and Simpson will forget it's 4th down as he spikes the ball. With just 5 seconds left, the Bruins will run instead of just kneeling. They fumble, and the Mustangs have one last shot, but there would be no miracle play, and Walker Valley loses 7-0.
We're still trying to get some experience. We got a lot of guys that help us in the varsity on Friday nights, and they play JV, and so we've only getting to play 2 games with them, and they don't get a lot of practice time together. But they came out and played hard, and when you play and you haven't had a lot of experience, you're going to make some mistakes, and that's what cost us today. We had the touchdown call back earlier, and that cost us, and you know, we were down there 2 other times, and we just got to, you know, just get a little better. I'm proud of their effort. There was no fault. We didn't quit at all. We played real hard, and maybe we'll get better when we get to play Cleveland.
Does it help that they get to play a lot more, or, different levels?
Oh, I think it helps very much because they go against better people every day, and it helps them to get better. There's no doubt. It's better for them to be able, after they've worked against older kids for weeks and weeks and weeks, to come back and play kids their own age. It really helps. I think it helps us.
And the next game is Cleveland?
Yes, sir. That's our final game for freshmen. We didn't really realize how many freshmen we were going to have, and so we only scheduled the 2 games. But next year we'll be able to get a complete 8-game schedule, and I think that'll help us a lot too.
All right.
Here we go. 9th grade football. There you see it. Northwest Whitfield 7-0 over Walker Valley. And do we have another one? Where are we? Where are we? There we are. There's some more 9th grade football, Joe.
There you go. Soddy Daisy, as we talked about, over Bradley, 42-26. Moody to Dane Whitehead, as we said, 3 touchdown passes of 20, 28, and 40 yards. And a good job by that whole team.
We should have another one coming up right here. I believe there it is. Cleveland over Red Bank. Big, no film on that. It was at Red Bank, but they killed them over there. 38-14. Pete Miller with a 15-yard TD run, 61-yard TD pass to Charles Little with a 61-yard TD reception, of course, and a 51-yard TD run. So the man's doing well. Michael Hampton, the big, strong, I tell you, he's cut up. He looks like a Greek god right there. A 12-yard run and a 2-yard TD run.
Yeah.
Great job. And last one there, we're going to the high school scores from last weekend. It was Bradley 14-13. Big upset, big win, big goal line stand. Nathan Centers with a 3-yard TD run and the conversion. And David Jordan with a touchdown pass to Jay Jones, which was the difference right there.
And here we go. High school football action. Grundy County beating Walker Valley 21-7. Tex Carlson with a 2-yard touchdown run for
Young Tex
Walker
with a
Valley.
young run. Cleveland went down to Red Bank up there, 23-7. Pretty similar score to what Bradley had. We don't know what happened. We know it was a good game last night. Jared Gaston with a TD pass to Levante Barber.
So there
we go. And that sets us up for a couple different things. Number one, we want to thank, this is a gone now to the coach, Tommy Caldwell, Cooper's Trophies and Plaques, making that big SportsVision traveling trophy. And whatever coach has it, congratulations on the game last night. Also, we're going to set up the fact that we talked to Corky. Last week we showed you part one. And Corky, of course, was on last night's show, but we didn't get all the comments in that he made to us, so we're giving you part two of Corky about the Cleveland-Bradley matchups of old, of which you just saw a barn burner. At least I'm hoping you did. That there's a lot of things still the same in football, some of the traditions and things that they did ahead of time, but is there anything that you can remember from past days that was a little bit special?
Yeah, very special. Beside, of course, the national anthem, which was a joint project together between the two bands. We had some churches back in those days that used to have a church service. It usually was on the Sunday night prior to the football game the coming up Friday. And they would invite both the schools, any athlete that wanted to come, primarily the football players, administration, and so on. And they would all sit in the middle pew together, side by side. And of course, the idea was to build unity. And it was always well taken care of. Huge crowds. That was the one Sunday the minister always really smiled from ear to ear in the pulpit, because it was just, the place was just full. And they would actually be out in the parking lot looking through the windows. It looked like an old Brush Harbor day. But those were great days. And in its own way, I guess it really helped, because we had very few problems. The kids really had a great time, and that was, I thought, a great effort on the part of the churches to initiate that.
In light of what's happened here in our country here, well, we need to realize it is a football game, and there are things more important than that, but we're excited about the rivalry.
Yeah, I think this week the idea of unity, especially for this week, is very well timed.
Besides, just talk about the athletes in general. It's been, 10 years, and I'm assuming that you kind of feel like everybody else does. Aren't athletes get bigger, stronger? We'll see a lot of things on the field that maybe it was different from the old days.
Yeah, to a certain point. Although, quite honestly, Bradley and Cleveland in the, I'm saying the late 60s, early 70s, even the early 80s, had some huge football teams in size. I could name names to you, people that you would recognize, some of our local business people that wore uniforms in both the black and gold and the blue and white. And they were big people. I'll give you two examples, well-known names. Bill Emmendorfer at Cleveland High School. Bob Johnson at Bradley Central. Of course, Bob went on to Cincinnati Bengals and made All-Pro, now in the Hall of Fame. And Dr. Bill Emmendorfer, now very well-known, a businessman, and he's connected with the Shoney's chain and so on. Those are just a couple of people. These were big people when they were youngsters. I mean, Bob was 6'4", 6'5", and Bill wasn't that tall, but well-built, well-stocked. Maybe over the period of years, I probably see a little more stress now on the skilled athlete, the wideouts, the throwing game. That sort of thing may have changed a little bit. But back in those days, there were some huge football teams, and they were just as talented. And at that time, we thought they were the world's best athletes. And they may still be, as far as that matter is concerned, but it has changed some. But maybe the big change is that there's more emphasis now on quickness, on the sleek athlete, the wideouts, the skill type people. They still have a problem nowadays of any football team having a good, strong quarterback that can still throw that thing, Well,
Corky Whitlock, we appreciate your time today. You were part of the past history before this rivalry stopped, and you're going to be right there for WBAC on the renewal of the rivalry, and let's hope for a great football game. And We appreciate your time. We know today's your day to go to the actual, do some football work and go to Coach Brown and some of the rest of the people there. So
this is my interview day.
We appreciate your time and the interview that you've given us.
Mike, it's a pleasure, and let's get all the folks out and behave themselves and encourage the kids.
It'll be a great ball game. Thank you. All right, but it was already over, the game was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it is.
Now it is.
I mean, that was done before.
And that was a great ball game last night. That was some reminiscent from the old time. I sure hope it was a good game. If it was a big white one.
He's been the voice of the Bradley Bears for about 40 years. Think about that.
For a long, long time. And
you were like 37 when he first started doing that.
And he may be broadcasting this next young man coming up, because this guy, and he got a little nervous during this clip, so you'll see we helped him through it. But you know what? We got to go to commercial first.
You're all confused here. After that, after what you said.
I said
yeah. Let's go to commercial. We'll be back with more Sports Vision after this.
Mr. Zip, where everybody wears a smile.
Need gas? Are you hot and thirsty? Stop at your friendly Mr. Zip convenience store. Fill up with quality Phillips 66 unleaded gasoline from the Performance Company. Then cool down with the delicious ice cold slush puppy, the drink your thirsty tongue wants. Mr. Zip, where everybody wears a smile.
Mr. Zip, where everybody wears a smile.
To be an effective insurance dollar, one must learn the art of protection. A well-trained dollar must do the work of many and be prepared to face any danger. It is the path the dollar must take to achieve the level of green belt. Snatch the pennies from my hand. Nice try.
Are you getting the best insurance protection? Find out at First Tennessee Insurance Services.
Here, protection is not just a way of life. It is our policy.
And I am running short on cash with the car repairs, and our wedding anniversary is coming up next week. I need some cash, fast. But from where? I know. Matt was telling me about how First Southern Cash Advance helped him.
May I help you?
He just wrote them a check, and he got the cash right away. That's easy. I can do that. Then First Southern holds your check until your next payday. It's quick, confidential, and helps take care of life's really important things.
First Southern Cash Advance. Cash when you need it most.
Perfect time for that little piece right there. That's Quantel Crisp. And I want to tell you something. We're going to bring him on as our Athlete of the Week right now. We talked to him for a minute, but Quantel was a little bit nervous for a couple of reasons. Number one,
all his buddies
all the buddies were standing there jiving him, and then we show his buddies afterwards. So we show the piece of the Athlete of the Week. Let's tape roll a little bit. His buddies get on tape too. We're going to show you the Athlete of the Week. Great back, future back for Bradley High School, Quantel Crisp. Once again, we'd like to thank Checking the Cash for sponsoring this segment for us, and like to thank Tommy Caldwell over Cooper's Trophies and Plaques, as he provides all the plaques for us. Today, standing next to me is Quantel Crisp, and Quantel is a running back and linebacker for the Lake Forest Bruins, and they have had a very outstanding season this year, and Quantel especially has had 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games against arch rival Cleveland, and then again Ocoee. Quantel, you've been doing quite well this year. Kind of tell me what's happened for you.
Well, I don't really know what's happened to me. I'm just trying to play my best and hoping the line blocks for me and just trying to get as many yards as I can, score, and help my team win.
The line is outstanding. A lot of people have commented what a great offensive line Lake Forest has, and they really do help anybody back there move the ball. You got some good guys back there with you, too, with Andrew Walsh and, then, of course, Andrew Morris handing off. You got a good teammates to go with you.
I don't really know what to say. It's set for Andrews makes some good blocks for me, and then Andy's giving me some good handoffs, and I appreciate that.
And how about Coach Robertson? How's he been as an influence to you this year?
He's been excellent. He's taught me how to read my guards on linebacker, and taught me be confident in myself, and just believe in myself.
You're showing it out there on the football field. You're doing an outstanding job. And we watched you play both linebacker and running back, and you've been instrumental in the win, of course, against Ocoee. And you all just about had a run that got called back on there. Where, you think you had the game sealed at that point against Cleveland?
Yeah, I think we did, but it was a bad call by the refs.
Well, I tell you what, you're looking good out there, and it's fun watching you play. You're doing an outstanding job, and we'd like to recognize what you've done over here in the short season so far. Wish you good luck the rest of the way. Lake Forest is looking tough. They got a lot of guys in this 8th grade team going to go up there and help out Bradley in the next couple of years. So we want to thank you for your performance and thank you for your time today. Appreciate it very much.
I don't remember what to say. I don't remember what to say.
Say thanks, SportsVision.
Thanks, SportsVision.
For making me athlete of the week.
For making me athlete of the what week?
All right, thanks, Quantel. Quantel Crisp.
We're the Lake Forest Bruins. You're number 1.
There you go.
Good bunch right there. Good line that blocking for that man, too. But that guy's a great back. Pretty good kid. He's a little tough right there standing in front of all the boys, giving him all that stuff.
And as I said, though, Coach Price is just salivating.
Licking his chops, man. I'm telling you, going to be a player.
Tell you what.
Speaking of some future players, we're now headed to Boys Club action 10 and 11 football. We're going to start out with the Vols versus the Titans. Let's roll it along. Here we go. Chain gang here. Is that a chain gang? I think I recognize a few of those guys. I don't know. I trust them doing the thing. Titans, chain gang. Here we go. Vols, the number 71 coming up. Oh, we got to show teams first. What's the matter with me? Right there's the Titans. There they are. Santec again bringing it. Joey Yarborough, he was fired up after this tackle. Watch him. He gets the guy down. Look at him get up. You'd have thought that this might be the, Super Bowl coming up. We'll probably put that on TV for you. Vols, 4th down. And situation pass from Corey Baggett over there. It's complete to Rod Davis. They're turning on 4th down into a touchdown as Rod Davis, we know his papa, is scooting along, number 6, going all the way. And they're up big already. We got there a tad after the action started, but you're going to see plenty as he skips on in here, 24-0. Titans now try to score. And there we go with the offense. That's a Seth Stollard right there. And the Vols, there's Seth Stollard getting the ball, number 57. And the Vols stop him right there. Nice hit there by big number 70. Vols again. Now Kenny Hammond coming up with a nice run for the Vols. Let's take a look.
He makes a mean organ, buddy.
He does. Here he goes. Kenny Hammond coming up. Here he is. Coming in your picture, out of your picture, back into your picture. Kenny Hammond, number 1. Gets tackled right there. Good run. Titans again now. They're going to complete a bomb right here to Bill Myers. Last week we had him on, and he caught a couple long passes. Look at this. Nice pass, but he's going to get dragged down there. They would not be able to score. Titans are still passing here. Stollard is going to make the catch. There it is, number 57. Running, skipping, getting through some defense there, and he's going to end up being gang tackled. Dog pile on Stollard right there. He is down, but now we're going to go back to the Vols, and Davis, again, Rod Davis is going to get around number 70 there, take it all the way down. Not going to get caught there.
Reminds me of his daddy.
And he is going to come in and score in the end zone. It is now 30-0, and we're just in the 3rd quarter. They're going to tack on a couple more here as Kenny Hammonds is going to make a big play right there, take the ball all the way. Look at him go. Here he is, and all the way. No, he's not going to go all the way. Yes, he's going all the way. Kenny Hammonds, he does. He gets around everybody.
No.
He made us all wonder what he's going to look at that guy, man. What a run right there. Ball score again. Right here's an interception. Baggett steps in front of the pass. Baggett takes it all the way. Baggett's going to go into the end zone for 6, and the Vols are going to win that very big. Very lopsided score. It was 30-0. There they are, shaking hands, though. Titans good sports. And now we're going to move on here to the Steelers and the Ravens. And right there they are. They're at the coin toss. Steelers in black and gold. Ravens in purple and white. And Steelers with the ball. Here's number 4, Alan Terry. This guy's the guy last week, Joe, that was all over the field. We kept saying, who's that number 4? Alan Terry right there. Stepped out of bounds, so they stopped the play. And here he is again. Number 4, Alan Terry with the ball. He's going to go around one man, go through another tackle, step around another, step through a few more, keep on stepping, and he's down. I'll tell you, the guy is tough to bring down. Hunter Spencer now, he's going to get a tackle on the TD. Where is he? Come on, Hunter, number 10, I believe. Where's he at? Put him on the screen there. There he is, Hunter Spencer coming around the left side, and he's going to go all the way in. He's going to score for the Steelers. There it is, hands are raised. Hunter Spencer in for the touchdown, but that man Terry's going to take it off the right side, cut back in towards the middle, drag a guy into the end zone for the conversion. It is good, and it's 8-0 for the Steelers. And here we go, the Ravens with the ball. That's Terrell Parks. Terrell Parks is a good back. We talked about him a lot last year. Nice run here by Terrell. And the Steelers now, quarterback number 2. This is Shamal Scotton. He's going to fake the pitch, and Shamal was going to be a nice run here. Look at him go. Here's Shamal with spinning out of one. Finally going to be stopped there shortly, but not all the way down. He's coming back around the left side. There's Shamal. He's moving. He is going to get down to the, oh, wasn't that too bad? Stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line, but Allen is going to take the TD in. There he is, Allen Terry, 14 is zip right there. And that is the halftime score. We don't know what happened after that, but right there we do have the 8-9 results that happened earlier in the week. Titans 12-6 over the Broncos, and the Vols 6-0 over the Colts.
Boys Club football action.
Boys Club football. There we are. Oh, did you see that spin in the world as the world turns?
As the world
turns. As the scoreboard turns.
There you go. And again, we want to say thank you to Dale and Julia Scoggins and Johnston.
Giving that handsome $625,000
That's a wonderful thing for the Boys Club.
That's the kind of thing you like to hear about. Today's world, a lot of people don't, just kind of hang on to it, kind of get.
That's right.
Lots of people around there, and thanks to Alan Jones for that big show he put on.
And Dale probably had it in his wallet.
He did. He just carries $100,000.
Yeah, easy.
Carries them around. Hey, we're going to get to some more stuff so we can show you. It's Bradley Cleveland week. We just played a big football game last night. We're coming up to some more stuff, but we're going to wait. We're going to show you a commercial first, and we're going to come back with some Bradley Cleveland soccer and volleyball.
Offers complete chiropractic care. Dr. Russell Smith and his friendly, dedicated staff can help relieve chronic back pain, neck pain, headaches, allergies, and also sport-related injuries. Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic has a licensed massage therapist on staff and 2 certified in-house x-ray technicians. Complete insurance filing is available and 24-hour emergency care. Phone 472-1140. The employees of Duracell's 3 area facilities would like to give hearty congratulations to our 3 area high schools for excellence in academics and athletics: Charleston High School, Cleveland High School, and Bradley Central High School. Keep up the good work, students. We are proud of you. From your local Duracell facilities, Mouse Creek, Tasso, and the Corporate Distribution Center and Warehouse. At Duracell, our people are our energy.
All right.
We're back.
And it's been nothing but Bradley Cleveland week. The game's been played. You've watched it, but we're taping. We do know 2 things that have happened.
Forever, though.
That's right. 2 things that have happened here, Cleveland and Bradley, in soccer and volleyball. And there were some big matchups at the beginning of it. The football game had not been played yet.
Right.
We don't know what it is yet. You do. But we're going to show you what happened earlier in the week. Girls, Cleveland volleyball and soccer.
Thank you, Mike Shires.
And Bradley. I'm so tired.
Will get on the board first just before the half, trying to play it back to keeper Ashley Ward. Bradley will put it in their own net, and the own goal gives Cleveland a 1-0 lead. Seniors Tiffany Hogg, Abby Wallace, and Danielle Mantooth were honored at the half. In the second, Cleveland looking to extend their lead, but Ashley Ward will keep it out. The Bearettes will tie the game when senior Tiffany Hogg finds the back of the net, and it's all knotted up at 1. But just a few minutes later, Amanda Chestnut will loft the header in, and Bradley takes the 2-1 lead. Literally seconds later, Cleveland will seemingly tie the game on the misplay, but lucky for Ward and Bradley, the ball went out of bounds first. It's still 2-1 Bearettes. Now neither team will score again, and Bradley beats Cleveland for the first time ever, 2-1.
We knew that this is our second to last game, and of course to have our crosstown rival come in and see our seniors honored meant a lot to the girls, and I think that it was a perfect night for that and a perfect night for a win.
I mean, this is something they've never done, obviously, the school.
Never, no. This is the first time in Bradley history that they've ever won against Cleveland, and you know, they may be down on experienced players, but they still have good players, and they're still a good program. I think that we're just stepping up to the task, and people are like seeing that.
I'm disappointed we lost. I'm disappointed in the outcome, but you know, our girls came to play today. I think we made a statement. You know, we did a great job all over the field. We came out and played 2 halves. We came off the bat and decided to you know, play aggressive and to make something happen. And you know, we had quite a few opportunities. I was pleased the way the girls came out. you know, they're disappointed. The kids are, because it's Bradley, and you hate to lose to Bradley. But I think we have improved a great deal from last time we played them.
Senior night for the Bradley volleyball team taking on Cleveland, and the fans are there in full force for both schools. Cleveland takes control early in the first game. Holly Rogers serving, and they're up 1-0. Later in the match, Amber Potter serving, and the ace gives them the 6-0 lead. The Lady Raiders actually went up 12-0 in the match. Bradley finally got their first point with Ashley Hinman serving. Tambra Crow will block Holly Rogers for the point. Picking up game point midway through the rally, Sarah Rogers with the spike. It's returned, but Holly Rogers is there for the kill, and Cleveland takes game one, 15-6. Moving to game two, it starts off well for Cleveland. Amber Potter with the ace. But things will quickly turn towards the Barrettes' favor, and Candace Reynolds gives them their first lead of the game. Hinman serving for Bradley. Nice dig, but Crow is there for the kill, and the Barrettes lead 6-4. They would go up 11-4, and after a short rally here, Kristen Reynolds will put it down the line for the 12-5 lead. Cleveland would close it to a 2-point deficit, but Bradley serving for the game, and Candace Reynolds will get the kill to give Bradley the 15-10 win and even things at 1 game apiece. The Lady Raiders won in this building the last time they played, and they again start the game off strong. Krista Burtonet's kill puts them up 3-0. It's a rally game, so it's tied most of the way through, but Lauren Hilliard will get the couple of aces to put Bradley up 12-8. Barrett's fans celebrating, but what's the deal with the horse? It's now 14-9. Bradley serving for the match. Both teams looking to make the other team make a mistake. And Kristen Reynolds will finally get the kill for the Barrettes. They beat Cleveland 6-15, 15-10, 15-9, defend home court, and even the series between the schools at 1 game apiece.
We'd heard Cleveland had passed out flyers for the last game, so we turned around and passed out flyers for this game. And I truly believe our fan support is what kept our girls up.
Hey, the rivalry part, that's what it's all about.
That's right, and it's been a long time since we've had a Bradley-Cleveland rivalry.
That's exactly right.
How much of protecting your gym was it? Because last time we played, obviously, they came in and beat you. How much was it to hold home court this time?
I told my girls that they better not let Cleveland come into our house and take a win home. And they've been hearing it from everybody, all their friends at school, since they got beat the last time. And I don't think they were going to let that happen this time.
Isn't it awesome? I'm telling you, just starting a volleyball program, the rivalry that good already, it's fun. It's just going to be exciting.
It seemed like the crowd got into it both ways. They were going back and forth.
Yes, I love it. You think we've been playing for years the way it's going, but you don't come to Bradley and beat them twice in their home court. We knew that was going to be a hard challenge to reach, but we put our best effort there.
Cleveland, Bradley everywhere, huh?
I'm telling you. And of course, what happened last night was phenomenal. Football, finally. The rivalry renewed.
Hey, and next year it'll be just as good as this one was, we think.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, you did a good job last night.
I think you did a good job last night.
Appreciate that.
Even though we don't know what we've done or haven't done. But I tell you what, it has been the end of a long week because you've got several shows you're doing. You got Football Friday on top of this. We had Football Friday. We had SportsVision special. We had the regular SportsVision show today. We're doing a live show last night that we're doing tomorrow, but we did it last night. So, I mean, it's confusing as heck, isn't it? We tape on Thursdays, so if you want to figure all that out. But
we got to tell the folks, too, though, we're hopefully going to do some more of those live shows.
We're going to do some more of those live shows.
We want to thank Bobby Scott, of course, and Louis Alford for being our guest last night.
And the coaches and the players for leaving their guts out there on the field. And now we're assuming performed quite sportsmanlike and as well as they possibly could. And we're assuming it was a heck of a ball game, and we've had a heck of a week. And we thank everybody here that's got anything to do with SportsVision and all you fans out there. We're going to bring our levity back. We're going to get some more fun worked into it. The week's kind of calmed some of that the last couple of weeks. We're wishing everybody well over that. We got to say goodbye. God bless America, and we're going to be fired up, ready to go next week. We'll see you. Here comes the dog. Here goes the dog.